And we're live.
Oh man.
And immediately has to mute himself. Immediately, he just warned us and already had to do it.
Oh, I
was about to say
so
something
much.
that I could feel like, phlegm in my throat.
Yeah.
Nasty.
I've had a cold for a few days, so I'm extra nasally.
Boy, you nasty.
Yeah.
Hi guys, we're back. It's been like 4 days.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, I feel like
I was wondering why it felt like I was like looking through my game list, like I didn't play anything.
Yeah,
I had to pull stream stuff. That was it.
Yep.
Nice. Hi, how was your 4 days?
Back still November. I walked past. There's a Thai gelato shop near my house.
Interesting.
It said it's a buy one get one half off.
Okay.
The deal goes until November 31st.
Okay.
So I had to double check.
So that means it's infinite, is what you're saying. It's an infinite.
Yeah, maybe.
deal.
Maybe that's the secret.
That's a good deal.
Maybe November's the new leap year.
Yeah. I had to check. I had to do the song wait, hang on. 30 days has September.
April.
No,
June.
wait. You're wrong. I call shenanigans.
I'm so glad I'm not the only one who does that stupid thing in their head every time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely
I do it too, but I keep forgetting how it goes. So I'm like 30 days half. Oh, fuck it. Just to pull up the calendar.
Too many of them end with burr. God damn it.
Yeah.
I had a friend teaching me there was something you could do with your hand based on long
the gaps. I forgot about the gaps.
And I used to work, and then but I've completely forgotten that one.
Oh man.
Or it was like this month has 31, this month 30, and I don't remember that one at all.
Highfalutin, your ways to remember shit that doesn't matter really.
I bet kids nowadays have a completely different way of remembering, kind of like how I've heard the way they teach math is completely different.
I mean, they don't even teach
Bedmas
cursive.
Doesn't exist anymore. They have some other way of doing it.
Yeah, I don't know what
it's Bedmas up here, and down there it's like, oh my god, what is it?
Isn't there something with a triangle now?
There's a triangle?
I don't know.
Triangle?
I just remember someone explaining something to me, and it was like, this is how they teach math in grade 2 and stuff and up now, and it was like, whoa.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's crazy. I don't know. I could be making the triangle thing up.
Probably are, to be honest.
No, I could believe it. Honestly, I could believe it.
Triangles are the sexiest shape, so makes sense.
They're the strongest shape. I learned that
all those points.
Texture thing.
Yep.
I thought a dome was the strongest shape, technically. Well, I guess. No, that makes more sense.
Yeah. I mean, I guess a dome is kind of... Nah, that's like a half circle. I don't know. No one mentioned domes, but they mentioned triangles.
Okay. Fair enough.
Exciting stuff on Top Down Perspective.
Yeah.
For November
All
30th.
your architecture needs.
John Wheeler, Paul Fleck, Sean Booker. We're all here.
Could you imagine if this was a daily show, how little we would have to say for intro shit? Holy crap. It's been 4 days and we have nothing.
I don't leave my house, so...
I unfortunately do. It sucks out there.
It would just be us doing dramatic readings of the funnies from each newspaper each day.
In today's Peanuts.
Yeah, exactly.
Charlie Brown missed the football again.
That would be
Did you ever see that one episode where he turned invisible and then he did kick the football?
No.
I thought he turned invisible and tried to kick it, but he turned invisible at the end.
Or did
both happen? I think both happened in the same episode, actually. I think he did get to kick it, and then he tried again and failed.
Maybe. I don't fully remember the episode, but why was Lucy just hanging out with a football without Charlie Brown there?
I think that's just what she does.
Yeah.
She's just really into getting ready for a field goal. Look, she just needs this is what she does on her break from her psychiatry business. So
Oh, that's right, yeah.
It's the high stress life of being a psychiatrist. It's just too
Why
much
are you out
Lucy.
here? I can't leave.
This is my coping mechanism.
Can't
Don't
leave
judge
until
me.
I pull this football away from some poor schmup trying to kick it.
Yeah.
I have to do it every day. I'm cursed. A genie
All I know
cursed
is
me.
hatred.
Yeah. Genie cursed me.
They cursed my family, and I until I have an error, this is my responsibility.
This is my life. Yeah.
All right. Paul, it's been 4 days. What have you been playing?
I've only been playing Nier, dude. I'm so in. I'm so into that fucking game.
I've been playing a lot of Nier as well.
Yeah. Okay.
How many hours have you put into it?
I think I'm at 11 or 12 now, roughly.
Okay, I'm around that as well. My game clock is a little off.
Okay.
Because it counts time when you have it paused.
Oh. Okay, maybe I'm at 10 then, because I had it paused for a while.
Yeah, because mine's around like 15, but I think I had it paused for an hour or two total.
Okay.
Have you finished any of the main endings yet?
No, but I think I'm at the end of A.
Okay, so I'm a little past the first main ending.
Okay. Okay, cool.
So I'm a bit ahead of you. I'm probably like an hour ahead of you, maybe.
What do you think of the side quest stuff?
I haven't gone out of my way to do a ton of them.
Yeah. So I've been told, because I've been streaming this game, that like a lot of the good stuff and the story stuff's in those, but I can't be fucking bothered, man. Like I can't be bothered to do them.
Knowing that I have to play through this game like 5 times, it's definitely kind of hard to justify doing a side quest.
I've done a few of them and they've been fine. One of them just like threw my game off completely. It sucked and I hate it. It's an escort quest that like was level 20.
Is that in the desert?
Yeah, no. It's in the city.
There's an escort quest in the desert that I really liked.
Okay. Okay, I mean the one I'm doing is a parade. Do you know a robot parade?
I don't know what you're doing.
Okay.
The one I'm doing is called like Lost Girl or something like that.
Okay, no. This is a robot parade.
The Lost Girl is a robot in mine. In fact, everyone in this game is a robot.
The robots.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Of course. But like I was maybe level 12 when I started it or tried it, and it's like it was a level 20 thing, and I'm just like, fuck this. It's an escort quest where shit's just constantly attacking you, and it sucked. So I stopped.
It took me probably until like close to where you're at, where I actually felt comfortable with the combat.
Okay. Have you been playing around with the builds, like the chip system a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I looked into that, and then I realized, oh, hang on, this is super important. And I put 2 chips in there that were game changers. So I put this one in that after 6 seconds, it just starts healing me forever. Which that completely turned things around, because
I have a better one for you.
Will do like 75% of your health in like one hit, and so I was constantly just pausing it, heal, med item or whatever.
I have a better one for you. There's one that when you get below a certain threshold, it uses a healing item right away.
That's the other one I have.
Oh, okay. So you're going full heal.
Yeah. So because like I said, those enemies will do a ton of damage out of nowhere.
Sure.
So I have both of those on right now, and completely turn things around.
To be fair, all you have to do is push down and then B, like in half a second, and you've healed. It's not that hard to do it yourself.
Like, well, I don't have that hotkey.
Yeah, you do.
I have to pause it and go through my menu.
How do you not have? Are you using a controller?
Yeah.
Yeah, the down button on the D-pad brings up your menu.
The arrows.
Yeah. Oh, that's a shortcut for use a med item?
It's a shortcut for use whatever item's highlighted, so you just leave it highlighted on a med item that you want to use often. That probably would have helped you a lot.
What you're talking about. So that's very helpful. That would have been great too. But,
yeah.
I mean, this other solution I have.
I can't imagine having to pause. That pause isn't very quick.
And what's really weird about the pause is, I guess there's a lot of moments where when you pause it, it'll open the menu, but there's some when you pause it, it just pauses the game. So a lot of the times I'll get hit and I'm like, oh, I have 10% health, and I'll pause it and it just pauses the game. And I was like, crap. Right. So I have to unpause and immediately pause again, hoping I'm no longer in like the threshold. Yeah. So that the menu comes up. So I've done that, like sometimes I have to try and pause it like 3 times in a row before I get hit one more time. It's not great. So
I was told there's a chip to just auto pick up items, and I want it so bad.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
How do you get more space?
You buy
more chips.
You go to the bunker and you buy it from the shop person.
Oh, thank God. This whole time I've been thinking maybe I'll just get more as I level up, and that wasn't happening, and I continued playing.
If you have like 120,000 credits or whatever, you can get all the upgrades for space.
Okay. I don't. I have about 60,000.
Okay, but you probably have picked up stuff you can sell for money that are useless to androids, like food.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those sell for money, and they sell for pretty good. So, yeah, you'll be
Bunker.
fine.
I know that. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll definitely do that one. Have you gotten any other endings? Don't tell me what happened, but have you come across any endings?
Yeah. I'll say I fucked up on one. It's a chip thing. If you haven't figured it out, maybe you will. Okay. There's a fish one, which is pretty good.
The fish one.
The fish one's pretty good.
Pretty funny.
There is one at the robot encampment. I won't say more about that. The one after the carnival.
All right, maybe I have that one. I don't know. I have 4 endings in total at the moment.
Sure. Sounds about. I mean, and one of them's the A ending, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say, so right now I'm back in the desert, or I'm about to go to the desert again in my second playthrough. And I just gotta say, the desert is super boring, and I'm just like not looking forward to doing that.
Sliding around is okay. At least you move fast on the sand. There's that.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It's just that world's kind of ugly. Like almost all of that game is kind of ugly, and then the desert is just like the most empty, ugly spot. So it's like
I feel like it's by design that it's super empty and ugly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that kind of the purpose?
But it's also it looks like an up-res PS2 game. Really?
Yeah, I know.
Which is
it's
kind
partly
of
by
cool.
design and partly because of the budget for this game.
Sure.
But either way, in the end, it's still just like not cool to look at. Like regardless.
The set pieces are what you go for in that game for sure. Those are good. Yep.
So yeah, playing that, trying to really just get through that game.
Yeah. Are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, I wish I was enjoying it more. Like I wish there was more cool stuff. But I know I have to just play more to get to it. So.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I guess the thing I hate about it that. Now that you've played more of it, you can probably super relate to. There's invisible walls everywhere, and it's lazy and shitty.
Yep.
And
I think that's just part of the budget as well.
Yep.
Like,
for sure. So. It's garbage, though. I hate it. I really fucking hate it. But that's all I've been playing is Nier. So, what else have you been playing?
I'll continue because so Nier.
Yep.
And then I played this game on my phone called Million Onion Hotel.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
It's from this weird... Let me get the name of this developer. I'm pretty sure it's Japanese.
Oh,
the developer is called Onion Games KK.
Yeah, so they're the guys... Remember how I used to talk about a game called Dandy Quest?
Yep.
A little bit.
Same developers.
Okay. Do you know Million Onion Hotel?
I've heard of it, but I have not played it.
Okay. I wouldn't say I'm super into it. I beat it the other day. It's pretty short. I don't really even know what kind of game it would be. You have a grid, and onions will pop up, and you just have to tap the onions, and then they say 10 in this really cute voice, and you get 10 points.
Yo.
And then there'll be other enemies that come up that sometimes you have to tap them twice, or like an asparagus will come up that you have to tap 4 times so that it turns into a rocket ship and flies away.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And then there's boss battles against like bigger onions or fish that you need to like keep hitting onions. And so when you tap an onion or an enemy, the space they were on, the square that they were on, turns red. Uh-huh. And like bingo, if you got a line diagonally or vertically or horizontally, it'll be like single because you got a single line, and then you get like a bonus. And you can get like doubles if you get 2 lines at the same time. And when you're fighting a boss, if you can get a line, you'll get a knight. And then when the boss's shields are down, you want to tap your knights to do damage. Okay. And then the weird part is in between the levels, there's this weird like everything's pixel art. There's this weird story going on that goes in some pretty weird places, I gotta say. So it's a super silly game. I wish it was longer. That's my big gripe with it, is that I played it twice and beat it, and I'm pretty sure that was the end of it.
Okay.
But I know it's on iOS. It's like $4.
It is on Google Play. I just looked it up.
Is it how much is it on Google Play? Is it free? I feel like all your games are free.
I think it was actually. I just closed it.
Dandy Quest was free, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I think it is.
I don't think Dandy Quest is on iOS, or at least it's not from the same developer. Because on iOS, this is the only game Onion Games KK has made.
It is $5.50 Canadian.
Okay, so it's probably like $4,
Roughly the
like
same.
it is on iOS.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, it's a silly, weird little thing. Like I said, it's a bit short, so I don't really know if I could recommend it, but maybe put it on like a watch list, and if it goes on sale,
Yeah, for like a
pick
buck
it
or
up
something.
because it's pretty like silly. So I like that aspect of it. And that's Million Onion Hotel. That's all I've been playing.
Cool.
All right. I honestly have not been playing much in my free time. Pretty much everything I have played has been for streams, with the exception of a little bit of Yakuza 0 and a little bit of Animal Crossing Pocket Camp.
Oh, I stopped
Oh yeah.
playing
Hey,
that
speaking
completely.
of Animal Crossing, yeah, I stopped playing it as well. The holiday event started.
Yeah.
You see this? And I just read a Kotaku article that it's a grindy disappointment.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
So what? How so? I haven't read this article.
You get
Okay, so
oh, go ahead.
okay, all right. Yeah, you get a new material basically, which is candy canes, and it's a random bonus attached to whenever you do any quests for people.
Okay.
And you just have to build all these new things, and every time you build something, you get like a little achievement done, which will unlock either more tickets or more candy canes.
Okay.
Or
there's like
outfits.
holiday themed furniture and holiday themed clothes.
Yeah, that's what you build with the candy canes. Yeah, so like I built a pile of presents. I built a fence with like wreaths all over it.
All right. Did it get you in the Christmas mood?
No.
All right. Did it take
Yeah.
you further away from the Christmas mood?
I am now a Grinch.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it's nowhere near enough. Bring it back.
Bring me
So-
back to this game I don't like.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So I've been doing a lot of game clearing on stream because I'm trying to finish 52 games on stream by the end of the year.
Yep.
Yeah, and I
Sorry,
have
quick side note. You said Yakuza 0. Isn't there another Yakuza game coming out like any day now? Or like just came out?
Yakuza Kiwami came out a month ago, 2 months ago, and I believe Yakuza 6 is coming out very soon.
6. That's probably what I'm thinking of. Yeah, 3 Yakuza games this year. I remember hearing about that. That's a lot.
Which is crazy. Yeah.
Yep.
And then next year, I think we're getting Yakuza Kiwami 2, which is a remake of Yakuza 2. That Fist of the North Star Yakuza game.
Oh, right.
And there's a third one I forget. Oh, yeah, actual Yakuza 6. So I guess maybe there's only 2 next year.
Okay.
But yeah. So on stream, I've been playing a bunch of games. So on Monday, we beat 2 games. And sorry, I was getting confused with this. Monday I beat 2 games, and yesterday I beat 1 game and tried to beat another.
Okay.
So on Monday I beat an NES game called Panic Restaurant, which was a very late end
don't know what
game.
this is.
Yeah, this was a rare game, hard to find. Most people don't even know about it. You play a chef who gets attacked by another chef who takes over his restaurant and makes all the food come to life. So now you have to defeat all the food to defeat the evil chef and regain your restaurant.
Makes sense.
Okay. All right.
Took about an hour to beat.
Okay.
Then I beat a game on the Super Nintendo called Demon's Crest, which is a spin-off of Ghouls and Ghosts.
Yeah. All right.
Is it just as hard? Oh wait, no, I'm thinking
No.
of Ghosts and Goblins, aren't I? No,
Well,
wait.
yeah, that's the same series.
Yeah,
You're
same
thinking of the
thing.
right series. They're all in the same
okay.
series.
All right.
But Demon's Crest is a spin-off where you play as that red demon that always kicks your ass in Ghouls and Ghosts, Firebrand.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. So I'd argue it's not as hard because it's like a Metroidvania where you go around getting power-ups and like extending your health meter, getting new forms, getting new attacks, like getting specials, and you can get equipment and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually really fun. The weird thing about it though is the ending you get is tied to how much of like the secrets you find.
Okay.
So like, and by secrets I mean like health extensions and stuff like that. Like
Right.
the 100% ending is to get everything.
Okay.
Which is so like little weird things like that. So the only ending I saw was the best ending, but that was kind of cool. And now there's a boss after the game once you beat it that's insanely difficult. So I'm still trying to figure out how to beat that guy.
Have you played
Alright.
the Gargoyles Quest games?
I've played the first one. I don't think I finished it, and I've
Okay.
like played a tiny bit of the one on the NES.
I've heard that.
So this
very
this is
consistent
Gargoyles
series.
Quest 3.
Yeah,
This is Gargoyle Quest 3.
I've heard that series is super consistent. Like they all feel similar and play pretty good and stuff. So I like Demon's
Yeah.
Quest. So
Yeah, no, I played it at your house years ago. That was like the first time I really played it.
yeah, good times.
No, I liked it. I do recommend it. Last night's stream, I decided I had 6 games left to beat, so I started to up the difficulty because I felt like Panic Restaurant and the others were a little too easy.
Sure.
And I think I went overboard because I picked Final Fight,
Yeah.
which kicked my ass.
Okay.
I got to the second last stage, but it was just a grueling slog the entire way. And the actual game we ended up beating last night, but spending the most time on, Castlevania 3 for the NES.
Fuck yeah.
Now, we played the Famicom version, which is slightly easier and has a way better soundtrack.
Okay.
So we played through that. So we didn't any of the story beats we didn't understand, but I let the chat pick the paths I went and the characters I used, which was a mistake for most of it.
Yep. Chat
But
is
then
always a mistake. So.
But then like it came through at the end though. So
Okay.
for all the crap I was giving them through the whole playthrough, like at the very end it became really important.
Cool. Man.
I remember
game.
when we did Retro Kill Screen,
Yeah.
neither of us beat it because we both got stuck on it.
on Dracula.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you got stuck on Dracula?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember where I got stuck very close to the end, if not the end. I remember.
Spoilers: Dracula's in this game.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Well, considering the game's called Dracula's Curse.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that, so
You're right. I left that important information out just
I
in
thought
case
the
this
only
came up.
reason that the main reason we didn't beat it is because we just wanted to record for that week. Because we were on a schedule at that point.
I was stuck. We were on a schedule and I was stuck because the path I took had like this block maze you had to climb as it was being built up, and I was just getting destroyed on the way through.
Okay.
But like I went through that on the NES version as Grant, and Grant is way better in the Japanese version, like a lot.
What's the
like
difference?
in the NES one? In the NES one, he just sticks out a knife and stabs right in front of him.
Yeah.
In the Japanese one, he actually has throwing knives. Like his default attack is throwing knives.
Wow. Okay.
It's a world of difference.
Huh.
I
Interesting.
wonder why they changed this.
Because I guess they felt he was too good, probably.
Okay,
Yeah, maybe. Cool.
Yeah. So we went through as Sypha. We picked the upper path instead of the lower path. So the stuff that I got stuck on when we were recording for Retro Kill Screen, I didn't get stuck on because it wasn't there.
Okay, that's probably why I didn't get stuck then, because I went that path. So
Yeah. But like
Yeah.
I got stuck on 2 different stages, like stage 4 and stage 7. I just was stuck there for a long time of the stream. But then like the final stage, we cruised through. We fought Dracula 3 times in total and killed him every time we
Nice.
got to his final form. So, but that's because Sypha, if you get her, what would I guess be Trevor's cross ability, if you give that to Sypha, it's 3 heat-seeking orbs that do a stupid amount of damage.
really?
So,
Wow.
so basically, I just stood in the corner and threw sub-weapons and then won.
That's kind of dope. I like that.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah.
After being so frustrated all stream, it was a great like catharsis.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Yeah. Holy shit! I forgot how hard old Castlevania games are.
Dude.
Because Metroidvanias have spoiled me. Because holy shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if I can fully recommend going back to play that game.
Really?
I think
I still love it.
I think it's better than Castlevania 1, especially the
Yep.
music, even in the NES version. But like it's like NES hard still.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And-
very fair.
Yeah. Otherwise, that's all I played.
Cool. How many games
All
left until 52? or
5. I
what?
just need to
Okay.
figure out what ones we're doing next. I was going to do a game called the Cryon Conquest, but I totally forgot about it, and it actually might be harder than Castlevania 3 was, so I have to be careful on that.
Cool.
How long-
Can I recommend a game to you?
Sure.
I mean, I'll have to think about it. I'm asking, can one of them be like?
Oh, I thought
my
you had
pick?
one like immediately in mind.
No,
I thought you
no,
had
no.
one.
I'll
I
find
have
it.
one in mind.
Oh
Can I
no!
recommend a game?
Oh no!
What is it?
Nier.
I need something I can finish on stream. That's not.
I was gonna
take
say,
a while.
what's the longest game that you've like that you've beaten that counts for this?
Either Final Fantasy V or Dead Space 2.
Oh, that counts
Okay.
for this, yeah.
On stream,
Yeah.
dude.
Right.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would be Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, no, I got that. I was just because it seems like a lot of your games were like an hour or two long, so I was just wondering if they're all.
I was trying to like I'm building up the entire list now to see what systems I've done them all on. A lot of them have been like shorter NES games, but like hard to balance it out. But then there's like stupid short ones like like the Great Waldo Search, which took like 10 minutes.
Sure. Well, you're just too good at finding Waldo.
No, like we were behind. I'm like, I need to knock out some games fast. What's the fastest game I can think of? Where's Waldo? Done.
That would be a good like Omegathon. It packs.
Yeah.
Is if they
Totally.
gave each of the finalists like 6 Where's Waldo books.
That would be
and
really
they had
good,
to find all of the Waldos. That'd be fun.
That would be pretty good. If I were to give you just like a game off the top of my head, I would say Doom 2016 on the Switch. I'd like to see you play through that.
I mean, I'm like playing through that on and off, but like I haven't really touched it in a while. The
Yeah.
Switch is I haven't touched the Switch in a little bit, even though I got a bunch of games for it. Like tomorrow, I'm picking up the Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2,
Fuck yeah,
and
you are.
and I'm also picking up Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So
Oh, dude, I was gonna pick that up tomorrow too. We should do raid mode.
yeah,
I mean, we're both gonna have it. So,
that's true.
anyways, I think that's it for what we've been playing. We should move on.
All right, let's do some news.
Yep.
What do we got here? Okay, a lot of this is from the community, so I don't really know it. Oh, Demon Souls servers are shutting down for good February 28th.
Sucks, dude. I knew it had to happen sometime, but
I mean,
damn.
it makes sense. It's for the PS3. It's been a long time.
But I played Demon's Souls like literally a week ago.
Yeah.
I still play that game. So
Well,
it's a bummer.
I'm surprised they haven't done like Demon Souls like HD or like or 4K remaster.
I think,
Or maybe that's coming.
I think that's an Atlas thing. Problem. So
Yeah, because Bamco has From Software working on Dark Souls. So
yep.
who publishes Bloodborne? Is that straight up Sony?
That's Sony.
So are those all like From Software working on all those different ones?
Yeah,
Yeesh.
I believe so. Paul would know for sure.
Demon Souls, dude. Okay, so here's the biggest bummer. One of the bosses is literally just an old monk that doesn't fight you, but he summons another player to fight you in PvP for him. So that's just not going to be a thing anymore. That boss is just going to be the NPC that he summons now. So
Oh, okay.
the idea is that you go into the boss room and then he summons a random player that's in the level that has used a certain item at a
That's
point
super cool.
to fight you for him, basically. So that's not a thing that's going to exist anymore because it's just going to be an NPC battle. Who he summons
Or-
if he can't find a player.
Or he'll be like, "Oh, I can't find a player because they closed down my servers, so you can just go on through. No fight for you, player."
Yeah.
Just this passive aggressive note.
It's a bummer because when they do this eventually with Dark Souls 2, there's another boss that does a similar thing. So, I don't know.
Hey man, everything has to die sooner or later.
Also, the world tendency stuff is going to die with that because that's all based on the server stuff. It's maybe for the best, but then there's just parts of that game that will no longer be a thing. That'll just be like a memory for people who got to see it back in the day. That's not going to be a thing that can carry over. And all the notes around the world and all that stuff are going to be gone. It's a bummer, dude. It's like seriously kind of shitty, but like we all knew it was going to happen at some point. Just didn't think it would be in my lifetime, hopefully, but whatever. Bad things happen to all of us. It's fine.
Yep.
Did you really think you were going to outlive Demon Souls of all things? Or you weren't going to outlive, rather?
You never want to bury your children, John.
I'm telling you, they're gonna do a remaster sooner or later.
Probably. Someone
I
in the
hope.
chat says that Sony owns the rights to Demon Souls.
To Demon Souls?
Maybe.
To Demon Souls, yeah.
I don't know
Not-
who does between them and
It wasn't on
Atlas.
Xbox, right?
No.
No.
It wasn't
so-
on anything else except the PS3.
Yeah.
Publishers in Japan, Sony. Yeah. North
Wait.
America, Atlas. And PAL regions, Namco.
Gotcha.
Which one was on like games for Windows?
Or Dark Souls.
That's Dark Souls. Yeah.
Okay, because I remember one of those was on there.
Yep.
Series Souls. Good.
Yep.
Thanks, Wiki.
Bungie changes Destiny 2 XP system after players discover it was rigged. I heard a little bit about this one.
Yeah, so I didn't actually read this article, but if I'm going to quickly skim this, I believe this is about the fact that players found out if you grind to try to level up, it will become exponentially harder and harder as you go, essentially, in one session. So what you would have to do is log out and then log back in to actually, like, have it not suck, down to the point where it would give you, like, 4 XP at some point for, like, every kill, where it would give you a few thousand before, like...
I think this is just for bright engrams.
Right, but okay, I guess I should, like, back up a little bit. When you get to max level in Destiny, you still level up, as it were, but instead of gaining an actual level, you're gaining a bright engram.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, and a bright engram is the thing that they sell, the aesthetic stuff. So
yeah,
it's kind of one of those shady things that, like, if you were trying to grind out that cool looking thing that's being sold in that store, it would be easier to give us money, because if you're on for 4 hours, you're not going to get shit for experience.
Which is weird.
It's gross. It's fucking gross. That's Activision shit going on right there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad they fixed it, but they only fixed it because someone called them out on it.
Totally. And it's annoying because every time these companies get called out and then they fix something, people go back on their side right away. Like, see, they listen. It's like, no, they just don't want a PR design. Like, look at EA. Yeah. Like, look at those guys. We don't want that.
Yeah, exactly. They got caught.
Exactly. And
it's like, yeah, you're only sorry because you got caught, basically.
Totally.
Oh, speaking of that, do we have that story on here? No, we don't. Ooh.
The EA?
Speaking of that, that new expansion comes out in like a week, right?
Yes. December 5th? Yep.
I don't know.
Yep. I'm pretty sure it's December 5th.
Destiny 2
I'm pretty sure it is in 5 days.
Is that going to be only digital? I got to figure that out. I need to figure out how I'm going to buy that.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably.
It's coming December 5th.
Yeah. So, there was another story that was tagged along with this. I didn't pull it just because there was a lot to read, but that link was basically just Bungie have given kind of a roadmap of what they're planning to do with Destiny in the next coming, like, few weeks and months and stuff. So if people want to check that out, that's on their main site. Just go ahead and Google the, like, plans for Destiny 2, and you can read all of that stuff. It just seemed like it was a little too much for people that might not be into Destiny 2 to have to listen to us talk about for like an hour. So people that are into it should go check that out. There's some cool stuff coming. A lot of it talks about the stuff that's coming next week. It is December 5th, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to find how much it costs. Because you can buy an expansion pass for $35. But how much is just this thing?
Okay, if it's that cheap, maybe like 15 or 20, I would think.
Well, this gives you both expansions, yeah. So I would guess probably 20.
20,
because then you would save a little bit.
Yep, I would assume so.
That's American.
That sounds about right.
Price. I'm probably gonna play that. Like, I'll play that this week, I guess. I kind of have to. I gotta play it because I'm not bringing my PlayStation up with me when I leave in a couple weeks.
Yeah. John, did you want to use that as a segue into what you were saying we didn't pull?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the actual story here right now. That's why I haven't been saying anything.
Sure. Okay, there's a lot to that story, if it's the one I think you're talking about.
The EA one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, Belgium and now Hawaii have declared that Battlefront 2's loot box system is legally gambling, and they are trying to get it banned from gaming in general.
Yeah,
I don't know if they like fully put something through, or if they're exploring that option.
They're seriously exploring it for sure.
Hawaiian State reps Chris Lee and Sean Quinlan vowed to take action to protect kids from EA's Star Wars game monetization practices. This game is basically a Star Wars-themed online casino designed to lure kids into an addictive cycle of gambling money for a chance to win game upgrades. These exploitive mechanisms have no place in games being marketed to minors, and perhaps no place in games at all. This was Tuesday. Apparently, this was all done.
Yep.
And I know the Belgium stuff was trying to get it straight up banned as well. So, but that happened like last week, and apparently the Hawaii stuff happened this week.
Yes. Also, there's a weird press junction thing of that dude talking that's been going around the internet in a few places, and it looks weird. Like he's talking. It's just weird to see this like official looking press thing about video game crap. It's weird.
Yeah, I see the picture now. I see him in front of like it looks like the Hawaii State Capitol. It looks like the White House press briefing room, but like it's just got him in a suit and like 3 other people just standing behind him
with like really good quality camera that makes it look like a soap opera or something. It's weird. Like everything about that scene is super weird. But somebody who hates blind boxes, I am loving this. Like I absolutely love this. So
we have already asked the Attorney General to look into the situation. We are also looking at legislation to protect families by prohibiting the sale of games with these gambling mechanisms to those who are underage, or prohibiting these gambling mechanisms altogether.
Yep. It's weird. It's a weird fine line to cross or to draw, and I hope they can figure something out, I guess. But
I mean, if it gets rid of this habit in games, I'm kind of okay with that.
Totally. I'm 100% for it. The only thing that scares me, I don't want government in my hobby.
Yeah, it's true. That worked out so well with Grand Theft Auto.
I mean, yeah. The last time...
Wait, what are you referring to?
Like Jack Thompson, the whole hot coffee thing, like adults only ratings, I guess the ESRB in general.
I was going to say the ESRB with Mortal Kombat and Night Trap and stuff. Like the last time legislation happened, I don't think it was a bad thing, but like it definitely shook.
The ESRB is not a government arm, though, and that was the response to keep government out of it. Is like, hey, we'll make our own thing. You don't have to police us,
right? And
so far, like the ESRB does a good job. So,
yeah, I mean they do the best they can. It's kind of hard to keep stuff like that out of the hands of children with negligent parents and stuff like that. But yeah, they did try.
Someone brought up a story that I totally forgot about, too, in regards to this. Apparently, EA's stock value has been plummeting because of this entire Battlefront 2 fiasco.
Oh, I'm sure it has. For sure.
For sure.
One thing I saw on Twitter like this morning or yesterday was a pretty funny thing that was like, they didn't want to put like cosmetic updates in the loot boxes because they're too important to like the Star Wars lore. And they're like, yeah, but what about that Star Wars dancing game you put out on Connect? And then linking to a silly gif of Han Solo doing a shitty dance while also just looking awful.
Well, people were saying that Disney wouldn't let them put cosmetic stuff in there.
Oh yeah, I can also believe
but
that.
Disney's cool with the dancing game and making all of their characters
before or after
dance?
the Disney?
Yeah, I thought that was before the purchase.
Because Lucas didn't give a fuck about anything. He let them do whatever.
When was the purchase?
It was like 5 years ago.
It was somewhat recent, honestly.
Okay, then that was probably before the purchase then.
2012. October 30th, 2012.
And Star Wars Connect was 2011?
That's why. Lucas didn't give a shit.
I'm double checking now, because I might be pulling that number out of my ass. No, that is also 2012, April 3rd.
Okay, that was still before. October 30th, 2012 is when they sold.
They saw the dance game. They're like, we got to get in there.
Yep, we got to get in.
We got to save this.
Yep.
They don't know what they're doing. Stop them.
Also, I was trying to find the Destiny pricing.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like you can even buy it solo. You have to buy the expansion pass.
I'm sure.
Or if it's going to be solo, they have not released that info.
Yeah, they'll probably wait until it's actually out. They want to sell the thing, obviously. Man, I would have loved to have been the fly on the wall for the Disney exec that called EA and probably yelled for an hour about the press. That this big thing that they bought very recently with like 100 films coming out is getting some real bad press right now, and you guys better fucking stop.
Yeah, apparently all this stuff has cost $3 billion in shareholder loss.
See, that's scary. Like, forget all the EA stuff. People work there. Like, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Share price fell by 8.5% month to date, resulted in 3.1 billion in shareholder value being wiped.
You know what I'm worried about? I'm worried about this negatively impacting Respawn and Titanfall 3.
Totally. No, and like Anthem. In fact, when we get to like
Also, yeah,
Game of the
also
Year
Anthem,
talks,
that's true.
I think one of my predictions is Anthem is not going to come out.
No, I think Anthem has to come out and it has to like save the day.
I don't.
But like it's gonna get like it's gonna have to save the day so much that might cause some like negative repercussions in what is in that game.
Dude, I don't.
I feel like BioWare also needs a super win, don't they?
If I were the Anthem team right now, I would be just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything.
Well, wasn't the
fine.
whole BioWare thing because of EA though? Because they made that side studio that got thrown under the bus for Andromeda.
Did they? That sounds probably.
Yeah, because
right.
it was BioWare Montreal that made Andromeda, and apparently that whole story about how that was completely mismanaged. So that wasn't like a core BioWare studio. That would like they were only made for like DLC and straight up Andromeda. So I'd imagine the next proper BioWare game, which that was Anthem, right?
The next one coming is Anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
New
think.
IP anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, so that one will probably feel proper again. Hopefully.
Dude,
I mean, it
you're
looks
right.
cool.
I think they might need the win.
It looks cool, and I like Destiny, so
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Sure. What a bummer.
All right, where are we for news? Oh, okay. Super Mario cereal.
I've seen so many pictures of this tweeted.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't have cared about this. I wouldn't have thought this is news because there's always like dumb cereal
I know why you're bringing this
toys.
up.
Except the box counts as an amiibo.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Like if you scan it for Odyssey, you'll get coins or a heart, which, to be honest, is useless. Like,
I am really, really sad they didn't put in like some hyper realistic bowl of cereal transformation or something.
That would have been cool.
It would be pretty.
John,
good.
do you have to get this cereal now that it's an amiibo for your collection?
I don't even think they are going to be releasing this in Canada. I think it's a US only thing.
It's confirmed.
And the answer
in
is
Target.
no. By the way, I don't need it.
You're not going out of your way for this amiibo?
No, because that's weird.
Yeah.
See, this is the kind of amiibo I would get.
I was thinking about this. I'm like, what would you do? Would you keep the entire box? Would you just cut out the small like spot where the actual NFC is?
I think you keep the whole box. I think the question is, do you eat the cereal?
Oh yeah, of course.
You have to at least have one bowl, I think. You have
but
then it's not mint.
True.
I'm pretty sure the cereal is the exact same stuff they do for like Marvel movies, or like Frozen cereals, like that kind of stuff.
Totally, yeah.
So it's like I think just like Kellogg's just does that shit all the time. Or
Dude,
Post
I have
whichever
Minions cereal in my in my pantry right now, and I don't know where it's from. I don't know where it's from. It's just been sitting there since I moved in.
It just shows
I think. Yeah.
When does this come out? I haven't seen a release date. It looks like it's coming to Target, or Target's where it like leaked from.
It's been confirmed to Target. MSRP is $3.14. So there you go.
There's a fun maze on the back.
Man, that maze looks so fun, for sure.
I hate mazes that aren't fun.
Yep.
Defeats the purpose.
I want to know how many coins you get, because like honestly, I need like 9,000 of them to get this.
I'm gonna be real. It's probably just like the normal, like if you scan any other amiibo that doesn't give you a costume.
Oh, does that give you coins?
Yeah.
How many does that give you?
I don't know. I never did it. I just know that it does it.
I scanned one because I was like, "What does Tom Nook get me?" And then Uncle Amiibo found me a moon somewhere, or put it on my map.
I want it. That's all. Man, I miss the days of like eating cereal and reading the back of the box and all that stuff. Good times. I have no time in my responsible adult life for cereal and reading the back of the box anymore. Too bad.
All right, so the Life is Strange prequel is getting a bonus episode if you bought like the deluxe version. I don't know what would happen in this, like how that could fit story-wise, but Max is going to be back as well. So I really don't know where this fits.
Oh, weird.
But the main news article point of this is that they got the original voice actors for Chloe and Max back. Now that the writer's strike is over, which I kind of feel bad for the person who replaced Chloe.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird, Then again, I'm also someone who's like, I miss Ashley Birch, and Ashley Birch is great. So I don't even know what to say about that. But I think I'm just really curious what this episode is.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure the beginning of Life is Strange proper was Max and Chloe meeting up again after like a few-year hiatus. So like this would have to take place inside of Life is Strange proper if they're both in it. Like
that's right.
I have no idea what this is.
Because in Life is Strange episode 1, Max didn't even recognize Chloe.
Yeah,
like right
because
away.
it had been a few years. Chloe had changed her hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what this is. I'm not even sure if the copy of Life is Strange I have was the deluxe edition, so I don't even know if I'll have access to it right away. Anyway, this is coming out early 2018, they've said.
Okay.
But hey, Ashley Birch. This is a weird thing. Oh,
She's
and Max's voice actor is Hannah Tell.
Right.
So, yeah. And last bit of news is the PlayStation Plus games for December.
Yep.
What do we got here? We got Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition.
Yep.
We got Kung Fu Panda Showdown of Legendary Legends.
Sweet. Yep. You got Until Dawn Rush of Blood if you have PSVR. You can enjoy that.
Yep. They still have That's You. I don't know why they're mentioning that. It's been free for the whole time.
Forever, yeah.
X-Blaze Lost Memories.
Yep.
What is this? This sounds
Spin
like
off of Blaze Blue, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It is an Axis Games thing. All right.
Okay, this next one. I see this fucking cover everywhere. What is Siberia?
Yeah, Siberia Collection. I swear this game has come out at least 1,000 times.
It's an adventure game, like a point-and-click style adventure.
Is there
and
a
I think
reason
it's on
why?
every platform.
I don't know why Siberia 3 keeps getting re-released, but I remember it being released on the original Xbox and then like every system since.
Actually, speaking of this, I think I straight up got a press release for something Siberia related that's coming out to like Switch or something. I'm gonna double check my.
Okay.
I think you're right. I think Siberia is on Switch.
It is on Switch. I know that because I saw it in the fucking store.
Siberia 3 it came out on Steam April 20th, 2017.
Oh, no, here we go. This was yesterday. Siberia 2 is available. Yep. Oh, I guess it's today. I guess it came out today on the Switch.
Great.
So there's...
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Graphic adventure video game contains steampunk elements. Follows the adventures of American lawyer Kate Walker as she travels across Siberia.
Yep.
I swear this game has come out 1,000 times. Forma 8, whatever that is, and Wanted Corp.
Right.
So.
Oh wow. Okay, so I'm looking up stuff on Siberia here.
Okay.
Siberia 1 came out in 2002.
Yep.
That went to PS2, Xbox, DS, and a bunch of other systems.
Yep.
Android, apparently.
I've seen him on all of those.
PS3, 360, Switch, they're all there.
Yep.
Siberia 2 came out 2004, and Siberia 3 came out this year.
Yep. So here's the funny thing. The free one you get on PS Plus is actually only Siberia 1 and 2. Because 3 came out this year. So, yeah. Here's the... I'm going to download this. I have to. I have to know. I have to know. The only thing I ever see is that lady's face. And, like, some weird snowy background. Every time.
I did a quick search on the iOS store for Siberia.
Yeah.
We got Siberia Full, Siberia 2 Full, Siberia, and Siberia AR Meet Kate Walker.
Amazing.
And all of them, the app icon is this girl's face.
Apparently Siberia 1 and 2 reviewed pretty well, around 82 on Metacritic each, and then Siberia 3 has a 51 on Metacritic.
Ooh. I mean, I would hope these games are good because they're everywhere.
Yeah, always. They are always there. Every time you boot up anything, it's there.
I'd say once a month a Siberia game comes out on something.
At least
the devs
once
are supposed to be really determined.
Man, I have to know.
See, that's how they get you. They just keep putting it out, and then eventually they're like, "Oh, what the hell's with this? This must be good if it keeps getting re-released."
I want there to be a small, like, independent game site out there that there's like one writer on it who is playing through and like writing an article on every version of Siberia as they come out. Like he's just he has decided I'm gonna do this, and eventually people are gonna think this is funny, and I'm gonna hit it big.
Totally.
And if not, there's your get famous quick scheme. You can take that.
Yeah, from us to you.
Yeah.
That one's a freebie.
All right, let's do some questions.
All right.
Questions can be sent in topdownperspective@gmail.com, at TDP Podcast on Twitter, the Facebook group, the Discord channel, and John's P.O. Box.
Yep.
John, why don't you take this first one?
Sure. Give me 1 second here. First question comes to us from Sandy, who says, "Hey all, hope you all had a good year that was 2017. My question is this," and then there's 3 parts to it.
Yep.
Number 1, with 2017 ending, what were some of the best moments of the year looking back? Getting engaged.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you have to say that? Is Reese right off screen?
No, I think she's in her office playing Final Fantasy right now.
Blink twice if you're being told to say this.
Best moments
I figured
of
that
the
was
year.
just like the safe bet. Not much else is going to probably top that.
I'm going to say going to Peru for me was definitely a super
that's
highlight.
pretty cool. Quitting smoking has been really good.
Yeah, way to go.
We've all had a good year then based on that alone.
I don't know. 2017 has sucked for a lot of other reasons.
I mean, yeah.
Not for me. I'm good.
Paul's living the best life right now.
I am.
He's just living his best life. Just let him live his best life.
Do you know how much money you have when you're not spending $15 a day? It's crazy.
Wait, was that for cigarettes?
I wouldn't know because I'm a game collector.
Wait, are you smoking
John,
your games?
You should take up smoking.
I'm losing this thread.
Yeah, basically what John's saying is he should take up smoking because it would be less detrimental.
You're gonna get crushed by your by a bookshelf of games.
I'm worried about how many people have told me that's how I'm going to die. You're not the first person. You're like the 7th.
Mm.
Yep.
Well,
I mean, eventually you'll move them into your museum, and then you'll have so much more free space.
Oh man, it's been like a year since that's been brought up.
Wasn't it like 3 streams ago? I feel like there's like 3 podcasts ago that got brought up again.
Really? Oh, maybe.
I've talked to someone about that damn museum recently, and I
was
thought it was a podcast.
Was it a landlord as you're looking for space?
Yep.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty good year.
Part 2. What are you looking forward to next year? Getting married? No.
I'm thinking of going to Italy. I might go to Italy next year.
I think I think our honeymoon is currently going to be in Ireland, so that's going to kick ass.
That would be. So
Are you going to
cool.
go to Stonehenge? Is that in Ireland, or am I thinking of somewhere else?
Shit, where is Stonehenge? I think I looked up last time. It was just straight up in the UK.
Stonehenge, not Scotland.
Is it
Wiltshire,
Ireland?
England.
Oh,
It is England.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
For sure. It's hard to know, honestly. I guess. Plans are to go to Japan next year. Maybe that. if
Oh,
things
really?
work out.
Japan's real cool.
So apparently we're all going on crazy trips next year, is what you're saying.
I mean, it sounds like it.
Sweet.
So that'll be cool. Yeah.
I'm always planning crazy trips. I live every week like it's Shark Week.
In fear.
Follow-up question. What?
Not.
That got me. That got me.
The delay was so good. So good.
Follow-up. What do you hope to happen in terms of gaming for next year?
Well, we can't answer that.
Yeah, that's more of a podcast or game of the year
for
podcast
that's for
question.
Game of the Year podcast.
Yeah.
I hope next year doesn't suck in games because this year was pretty good for games.
I mean, it's going to be hard to stand up to this.
I think we were talking about this either off podcast last week or something. I was just saying we seem to go in cycles. We have one extremely good year, and then like it's hard to top for the next 4 or 5 years, and then we come back to the one really good year. So
yeah, well, that's probably got to be the same of everything. Is nothing can just continually rise. forever.
like it's
There's
just like
gotta
it's
be ebbs and
but it's
flows.
consistently a cycle. It's almost like every 5 years we have that great year.
Yeah,
You can't have good years without bad years.
Question 3. Do you have any goals you hope to accomplish in the future that you have yet to achieve? If yes, what are they? Thank you, guys. Have a great Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. All the best. Take care and best wishes going forward.
Win the lottery.
Yep.
I mean, that is a good goal.
Buy a boat.
Yep.
Live as a hermit.
Get married.
That's just the answer for every question.
I mean, it's true. I haven't achieved it yet.
Seriously, if she's right beside you, you blink twice.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I hope to just kind of make a bigger push for everything online. I've got like milestone goals I'm trying to hit on like streaming, stuff like that. So personal achievements and such.
Got to up that Twitter game. Got to get those hashtags. Got to monetize those teens.
Exactly.
Yeah. Got to work on those Twitter videos now. That's what the kids do now. They don't even tweet. They send videos.
Kid YouTube's the hot thing right now.
Snapchat. You got to get on Snapchat.
I am on Snapchat, and I saw your snap. I can't remember what it was of, but it was like within the last week. Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago, maybe. I can't remember what it was, though.
I can't remember.
I think it was a crazy guy.
A crazy guy.
At the gym. I don't know.
I don't even remember.
It was a while ago. And you know what? After watching it, you can't watch it again. Snapchat.
Yeah, you're right. I think.
So, there you go.
All right, I will take this last question from Hayes AC.
Okay.
Best, worst, and most awkward Christmas holiday gift. Mm-hmm. Also, thanks for the great job, guys. Love to hear every week from you. All right, let's break this up. Best Christmas gift you've gotten, or some good ones, since who ranks them?
Sure. I mean,
I remember 1 year I got a laptop. That was a long time ago. That was pretty big for me.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I remember when I was like 7 or 8, my parents got me a 13-inch TV that I could set up in my bedroom so I could actually play games. Yeah,
exactly.
I had that TV for a long time.
Yeah.
I
like
actually
university long time.
When I got my first TV in my bedroom, I think it was also a 13-inch. My mom, this was actually for my birthday. My mom had put it, and it was a big box because, old TV, right?
Sure.
My mom she had put it on our stairway. So I came downstairs, and she didn't like fully wrap it because that would just be a lot of wrapping paper, but she put kind of like a tarp around it that was kind of see-through. Anyways, I woke up birthday morning, I come downstairs, I go right past the box because I just assumed like, I don't know, mom put a box here. It's one of her things. Maybe it's going out to the garage. Proceeded to like watch cartoons, and she comes down and she's like, "Why haven't you opened your gift? What are you doing?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Nice. Mega Man 3.
I got the TV and cable in my room. That was the gift.
Ooh,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, which is real great.
Mega Man 3 is the best gift I ever received growing up for Christmas.
All right. Nothing recent. I'm just thinking of the three we listed.
No, I mean, nowadays...
Well, because after a certain age, you just don't care.
Nowadays, I like stuff I don't like buying for myself. Like, I love getting socks.
Nowadays, you can just buy the shit you want whenever you want.
That's exactly. Like, my parents keep saying, "Hey, send us a list of stuff," and I'm just like, I don't know. I kind of bought everything on Black Friday because it was like $6.
Yep.
And it's the same thing. Reese has been yelling at me to figure out what I want for like my birthday or for Christmas, and it's just like, I don't need anything.
Yeah,
I really don't.
Socks, underwear, food, treats, stuff I don't like buying for myself that I need to like survive.
I'll buy underwear for myself. I like picking out my underwear.
I don't care.
Socks, like,
Yeah.
Aaron got a pretty good gift. College tuition for the past 2 years. That is a pretty good Christmas gift.
It's a great Christmas gift. Gift of knowledge. And every weekend
and lots
parties.
of money. Yeah, that's really good. Worst gift.
Oof, that's gonna be a lot harder.
I don't know. It was probably like shoes that don't fit.
I'm not gonna, just in case, I'm not gonna say who it is in my family. I have some family members that are like notoriously just don't understand what people want. They just get like the dumbest stuff, and I feel like I can't even say what. Because in case they ever hear this, they'll know it's them because they're so out there that it's just like
All right.
they're just real
I
bad
know what
gift
you mean.
givers. Yeah. It's like, why would I ever want this pair of binoculars? Like,
Wait, was that the actual gift, or did you like swap that in for something else?
I'll leave that up to
Okay.
people's
All right.
interpretation.
See, I'm weird. I'd be like, cool, binoculars, heck yeah. And then I would just go like look at birds or trees or something.
When you're
I
like a
think the worst
12-year-old kid?
Yeah, no, actually,
Hey, some kids are
I
way
lived
into
in a
that.
scenic place. I lived in Newfoundland at the time. It was really scenic, so it actually like made sense.
Okay.
Yeah, like you could go,
Or-
you could stand
or
in a
you're
place
like-
in town, use binoculars, and you could see another town. So it was kind of cool doing stuff like
You're a
that.
12-year-old boy, puberty's just starting, and you're looking in people's windows.
I mean, I'm not going to pretend I didn't try
Just saying.
that, but people seem to like their blinds a lot.
Wow, all right, all right. I was gonna say my worst gift was just a really ugly sweater from my grandma.
Sometimes those can be funny. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I go to a yearly
I-
like ugly Christmas.
I wasn't at the. I don't think it was really at the point that like I feel like that's something that's come up in the past like 5 years, like the irony of ugly sweaters.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. You can find those at like Walmart easily every year.
With a duck on it. Did you have a duck?
Yeah,
got
I've got like a Sonic one where he's like doing like the moon, look up the moon kind of thing.
That's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Pretty good.
You should get one that's him making out with that girl.
Ew, no.
I think that'd be pretty funny.
That would be something.
I got a
As a
Simple Plan
Christmas
CD
sweater.
one year, and I hate that band.
Who?
And I was like, a Simple Plan album,
Oh, okay.
and I absolutely hated that band back then. And I just remember being like, what made you think I liked this band? And I think it came from my dad, and I'm sure he was trying, but I think he literally just asked like, what's popular?
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
just like, oh, okay. But it was funny because like it's rare that it's like most of the time with a band it'll just be like whatever, I don't listen to them. But I just remember Simple Plan was just like, God, I hate like all their music. And then ended up with the album. All right. I don't know if I have an answer for this, but most awkward Christmas gift? Maybe
I
it was
don't either.
Simple Plan album for me.
Okay. Like awkward, yeah. Awkward's a hard one.
I don't know. I'm trying to even think like what an awkward gift. My mom got me a box of condoms. That would be an
Yeah.
awkward gift. But I mean, I haven't been in that scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
I think there's a line you don't cross when you're giving gifts to people on
I mean,
a
it depends
holiday.
it depends on who the people is. Like, I'll
Nope.
give my friends
On
some
a
silly
holiday,
gifts.
it doesn't matter. I'm not going to give somebody a dildo. That's not a gift you give somebody on Christmas. Like,
I have some friends that would be acceptable,
that's wrong.
and
that
it would
is
be
not
funny.
okay.
It would be a funny thing.
That's no. Any other time, fine. It just feels weird on Baby Jesus Day.
And wait, any other time is fine? Really?
John, I have a gift for you. I forgot to give you.
No. No. Stop.
I don't actually. I feel bad.
Good.
Final Insanity in the chat says, my family used to have a tradition of buying everyone Barbies for Christmas. I think that's funny. That's a funny thing if you have
That's
like,
not awkward.
would you? No, that's not. I'm not saying it's awkward.
Oh,
I just
okay.
think that's a fun tradition. If each year it's like, oh, which Barbie did you get me this time?
Gotcha.
But
yeah.
that could be fun. That could be fun.
The only thing I could think of for awkward that's happened to me was we went to like a gift exchange where like you'd put a bunch of gifts under a tree and then like you just pick one randomly when your turn comes up.
Is it White Elephant?
No. It was that everyone 3 of the gifts were the exact same thing. And there was
Okay.
only like 10 of us, so like 3 of us went home with the same game. It was like a copy of Exploding Kittens. It was
Okay.
just on
Oh,
sale
okay.
and a bunch of people just bought it for the gift exchange.
I see. All right.
So
That's
now
a
this
pretty
year
fun
they're changing the gift exchange this year because of that. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm doing a White Elephant this year. I've done one White Elephant before, and
I thought you were saying I had never heard of it called as a white elephant.
White Elephant is the name of the thing where you can like each person gets a gift and you can like trade and like steal
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
That's that, yeah.
That's called White Elephant. Yeah.
I've never heard of it called that.
Well, I mean, it's more specific than just gift exchange.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, no, I've
I knew
never
what he
heard
meant
of that
either
term
way.
at all.
yeah. Anyway, I've been to one White Elephant before, and everyone brought like actual gifts, except one person brought diapers. And it just
Okay.
felt really bad for the girl that didn't get a real gift, and she went home with adult diapers. Which kind of funny, but it also kind of sucks when everyone else actually gets like something.
I mean, I guess there's a kind of little awkward story with like the whole white elephant thing, where like one of the kids in the family when we did it one year, like actually legitimately thought that like these were gonna be decent gifts and got like real, like visibly upset when it was just like something a dumb joke gift or whatever, and like started crying and it's like, oh, this is real weird. That,
Kids,
like,
man.
that this fun thing just became like this kid is just like devastated on Christmas. It was a good time though. I laughed pretty hard about it afterwards. This is such a like. This is one of the like family stories you talk about at some point, like in the future. It was like, hey,
Sure.
remember when you were like 3 and you cried because you got socks instead of like this thing for like an hour? Yeah,
Right.
good time.
I think that's it for questions.
That is.
Yep. Paul, where can people send questions for next week?
I think topdownperspective@gmail.com, TDP podcast on Twitter, John's P.O. Box, or Facebook and Discord. Yeah.
That's right. What's your guys' games of the week?
Nier.
I guess mine's Nier.
I guess Castlevania 3.
Fuck yeah, it
Right.
is.
All right. Bit of housekeeping. Paul, what are we doing next Thursday?
I'm going to be restreaming the Game Awards, and Sean and John may or may not join me at some point for a little bit, or whenever they can.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that'll be
We're
happening.
gonna be commentating it. We plan to record it so people can like listen to
Yep.
that afterwards, maybe whatever
Yeah.
we can figure out.
So that'll be. I believe we're doing the podcast right after as well.
And then we'll do the podcast afterwards.
Yeah.
So lots.
There's also a
of
spreadsheet
Thursday
that
night.
people can. They're like all multiple choice predictions for that thing, and I will be displaying what the community thought in like the percentages, little pie graphs that pop up.
And we have our predictions as well that we can.
We have our
also
prediction. We'll probably
bring
do
out,
that on the
and
show though. Like still.
I was thinking let's do both because like we're gonna see
Yeah.
it right there.
No,
and then,
for
yeah,
sure.
we should definitely talk about it on the show for people that aren't watching
Yeah.
this commentary.
Absolutely. Yep.
Along with that, tomorrow's December, which means community game of the year poll time.
Yep.
And we have the form ready to go. I'm trying to find the link. Oh, I put it in the Skype.
Oh, really? Are you able to post it then? Because if I open the Skype window, our cameras are going to go to shit.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Cool.
So for right now, I'll put it in the chat,
Yep.
and I'll put it in the show notes for people listening afterwards. Otherwise, also check our Twitter,
Yep.
and I'll probably post in Discord and Facebook. It'll be easy to find.
Some
But
new
like
additions
every
this
year,
too.
yeah, we got 4 new categories. The new category is a best audio category, and then the 3 other categories are guessing each of the TDP hosts' game of the year, which should be pretty funny. We'll see what the majority of you guys say.
Boy. Oh,
Unlike
boy.
the last series of community game of the year surveys, you only get 1 game per category now because I didn't want to do all the math
Yeah.
again. So
No,
I
that makes
chopped my job down by 66%.
And let's
will make
be
it a lot
real,
easier.
there were a lot of responses where people would only give 1 or 2 answers.
A lot.
So-
That's true. A lot of time people couldn't think of like 3 disappointing games or whatever. But so now you got to make your answers count. As always, please read the rules that I have written out there. Read them carefully so you make sure you're writing it down. But since there's only 1 game for each one, it should be pretty simple. And like each year, for our game of the year one, we'll reference these categories when we talk about each category and what our answers are and what the community is. So you should definitely do that. It's a lot of fun. And the Twitch affiliate, something about Twitch affiliate I filled out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Top Down Perspective channel has got Twitch affiliate status, so eventually it will have sub. Actually, it does have it above the screen right now.
Yeah.
So we have subscriber enabled, and we can take bits now. We do not have any emotes added yet. We will figure out what we're
I
going
don't
to do.
even know
on
what
that.
most of this means, but I had to put in
That-
like my tax information.
Yeah. So now you can earn revenue from Twitch, Sean. Congratulations, and that'll go
good.
to me so we can pay for the podcast fees that I've been paying for the past couple years.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's for sure.
So basically, what we're saying is we really need people to start subscribing because we have like 10 years worth of back payments.
I've been watching.
I've been writing it down for years.
I've been watching the Google ad revenue, and I think because you only get it after you make $100, and I think we're at 40.
Ooh.
So after 200 YouTube videos, we've made $40.
Okay, sounds about right. Actually, that
so
sounds about right.
I guess that would be another 600. No, wait. Another 200 would be 80. So another 300 episodes, we'll get $100.
Oh, 300? That's it?
Yeah.
Easy.
Yep.
Yep.
Anyway, so there's all that. So also, please send in what you think our emotes should be.
Yeah.
And then
I already see the letter F and a museum.
I thought of F. It's an icon, right? Like an emoji.
Yeah, it's a 28 by 28 icon. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how you would make a museum icon. Besides just
just make it look like a generic.
I actually have
inside.
a museum icon I was going to use for a joke about 2 years ago. Maybe I might be able to help out.
Okay, that's good because even when people were going to send in suggestions, I was just going to ask Paul what do I do? What do I do here? Like I've been doing. So people are saying Sean's PS3.
Yeah.
I feel like F is more like ongoing.
Yeah.
F would probably get more use outside of TDP.
Totally.
So
yeah.
Oh, did these work elsewhere?
Yeah,
everywhere on Twitch.
If you sub, you can use them on anywhere on Twitch.
Okay, I really don't know what any of it does.
Yeah, like I can use any of my emotes.
Literally, start and finish of my knowledge base of the affiliate thing is I put my tax information in, and I hope I don't get fucked.
Welcome to the internet.
Yeah. So anyways, that's the thing. I think that was all for the housekeeping. But yeah, so when you're listening to this, tune in. Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific time is when the Game Awards start.
No, 5:30 is when they start. I will be starting at 5 Pacific. So a little half an hour buffer.
Okay, that's
Sean,
good to know.
Sean, good news. You just made 10 cents.
Nice. That's
oh,
great.
wait, no, 15. 15. I missed the 5 earlier from Insanity.
Oh, man.
This is great.
What? I'm going to have to do an overlay where like people can silently get thanked. Or something on the video. I'll worry about that. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's going to do it for the show.
That's it.
So we'll see you guys for Too Much Time next Thursday. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.